Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. You are not able to hear me?
Yes, it's now I can.
Perfect. Okay. Good evening. How
Good
are you?
evening. I am well, and you?
Superb, superb.
Oh,
Tell me, how
great.
was your day?
The day is quite well. Little bit hectic because I have a lot of online classes.
Okay, so you're studying now.
Yes, I am studying. I'm in third year in electronics and communication engineering.
Okay, okay, perfect. So, are you planning to work after this?
Yes, I want to do a decent job after my graduation.
Okay, so if you had the chance of working from home or working from a proper office, which one would you choose in your future uh, work aspects?
Hmm. If everything is fine, everything will be fine. During Corona situation will be over, then I will prefer to go to office daily in a
Okay.
proper healthy weather, healthy atmosphere. I think.
Okay, why is that? What do you like about the office environment?
Hmm. I would like to interact with my colleagues and also my if there will be any friend of mine, then I will interact with them in a physically in a proper way.
Okay,
Because online mode, I think after a lot of times it becomes boring.
monotonous.
Yeah, mountains. Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So, what do you think are the disadvantages of going to an office which work from home covers?
Hmm. The work from home. This is the thing that really uh, save pocket money and also save money for
I
transport
agree with you.
and also saves your energy and save time.
Okay, tell me some disadvantages of working from home.
Uh, this
For
advantage,
example, the travel time is really high. If you live in a
yes,
city
yes.
that has a lot of pollution
Mm,
and traffic, it can be really difficult to go,
yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay, so which do you think is harder, given the advantages and disadvantages both that you mentioned? Which is harder to do, work from home or working from an office?
Uh, that is, it is really harder that the work from office. That is really harder
Okay, why is that?
because after a lot of transportation, then you go. Then I think your energy will be half. Then then your boss will be nearby your room. So I think there is something pressure
Yeah, you live
will
in a
be in your
constant
mind.
fear that
Mhm.
you're being monitored.
Yes, monitor.
Okay, okay. So, what do you think are the effects on the physical and mental health in both the situations? You can go one by one.
Physical health and
Mental health.
okay. Uh, yes, there will. If I go to the office physically, then I think I will. There will be decreased the energy and also after a lot of time spent in the bus or tram or train, their mental health, I think their mental health quite not so comfortable
Mm-mm.
and their health will be stressed and also pressurized. Then then there will be your boss in front of you or nearby you. So I think there will be a lot of mm, pressure in your mental health and also in your mind also
Pressure on your mental health.
is pressure on your mental health. So
Okay.
that's
And how about working from home? What are the implications on health from working from home?
mm, implications, right? Of
Implications.
implication
That
means
means the
improvement.
impact. No, the impact on you
Okay, implications. Okay.
or the consequences of such an option.
Oh, ma'am, can you type that here?
Yes, I can.
Oh, please.
Sure. You can go on with your answers. I will type implications, consequences, the effect. These are some of the words you can use, right?
Hmm. Effect. Uh, in if I work from home, then everything will be in my hand, and the atmosphere is familiar with me, and so there will be no boss physically present. So there will be, I think, free. I will be free of in mind, and I will do anything according to my time. So I can manage the time in my according to me.
Oh, okay. Time management can be better.
Yes, yes,
So
because there, yeah,
yes,
because there will be no any transport, and also no any time spent in transport, and also during way up to way to the office. So that's why there will be a lot of time.
okay, it saves a lot of time. Okay, I understand. So are you scared of a boss? Because you keep mentioning the fear of a boss. Are you scared of having a boss?
Yes, a little bit, because actually I want to be my own boss. So that's why I want to. I do not do anything uh, under pressure or any under mental pressure, mental stress. So that's why
Okay.
I think that there is something I cannot be explored if circumstances put me in a pressure.
Okay, okay. So, tell me the good part about having a boss because you're so scared. Let's try to remove that fear. Okay.
Oh,
Tell me the good part of having a boss at a workplace.
mm. In my opinion, if I make a mistake, then and there the boss will recover this,
Correct.
and this is the major part I believe
Yes.
that.
A boss also takes a lot of risk on himself that the employees don't have,
Exactly, exactly.
which
Yes,
is a
yes, yes.
great point, especially
Yes,
in India, right?
I truly agree with
Yeah. A boss can be a good leader and can also give you direction of where
you.
to go.
Yes, where to go, how to do work in a faster way.
Yes, exactly. So there are advantages
Yeah,
to it.
everything has pros and cons.
Okay. So now, since you like to be your own boss, let's see from the boss point of view. Okay. Imagine you are the boss and tell me from your point of view, what are the advantages of making your employees work from home?
As I'm boss, right?
Yeah.
Then I will be in my home also.
Yes.
Okay. I think that in work from home I will uh, increase the hour for work, so that the outcome will be come soon, and also in a right way, because they have a lot of time, and their energy will be high, and they can do everything according to their time, according to their timetable. So I think everything will be done in a peaceful way.
Okay. And it will also save you money. No
Yes, yes,
electricity,
yes, yes. Yeah,
no
it
office
will.
rent.
No, and also it will save the electricity also.
Correct. And what are the advantages if you have your employees working with you in an official environment?
Mm. Uh, Actually, boss is a human, right? So that's why the stress or anything is divided into the human beings. Then I think their pressure will be less.
Okay.
So
Yes.
if I am boss, but mental state, mental stage or age will be the same to my colleague, right? So in that case, uh, we can discuss anything in a group, but it may possible, it may be possible on through online, but with someone who has having with my side physically, then I think we can, every employee can depend on the boss, and even boss can depend on the employees.
Correct. So it facilitates good flow of communication
Mm,
within the organization. Okay,
yes, yes,
perfect.
yes.
So
And
if
yeah,
yes,
go ahead.
no, yes.
And may I ask that where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Karnataka.
Oh, Karnataka. Oh, lovely. And can you share that what else you do
Uh,
besides teaching on
yes,
Clapingo?
I'm a marketing professional. So
Oh,
I take up lead generation strategies for various companies.
oh, okay. High voltage words you say just.
Sorry?
High voltage words you said. I can you. What is your job? What is your work
Oh,
basically?
well, I provide lead generation strategies to different companies. I make marketing plans for them, and through different marketing channels, maybe advertisement, maybe events. So I
Oh,
provide
okay.
it to different companies in India.
Oh, lovely. So nice job. I have never meet such a human being like you. Uh, I think yes, your job is quite different.
Okay, maybe that's because you're from the science background, right? I'm from a commerce background. So,
Okay,
okay. Tell me if you could introduce your own style of work. Like work from home is a style of working.
okay.
Going to an office is another style. If you could introduce your own style, what would it be?
If I am employed, then I will go to the office physically. But if I will be the boss, then I will prefer the online mode, online style mode, because I will I will manage these, and also I will make this a lot of times for the work to facilitate the work properly.
Okay, facilitate the work. Okay, perfect. So, are you a person who would like to travel to many places to work? Since you like communicating with people and
Mhm.
colleagues,
Yes,
uh,
not for the not for the sake of work. I want to just travel, and I want to just explore the world. It's
okay,
for enjoyment, for relaxation.
okay, professionally, you would not
No,
prefer.
no.
Okay,
Because I believe that there should not be all time work having with me. So that's why I want to be free when I have free time, when I want to relax somewhere. There will not be any work. There will not be any pressure.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, both are separate. So, do
Hmm.
you think work from home has like a good work-life balance? Which do you think has more work-life balance? Office or work from home?
Hmm. It varies uh, man to man, but in my case, I will prefer online mode if I will be boss, because I can manage the whole. I believe that I can lead the team, and also I can manage the team perfectly, because there will be a lot of time. There will be no excuse from the employee side. So I will manage them according to their mind also.
Okay. And work life balance means that if you have enough time to work and you are also able to dedicate time to your friends, your family,
Family, yes, yes,
vacation.
that would be the best. That would be the best for online mode.
Okay, okay. You think online working from home will allow you to do all other
All the, yes,
balance your
to
life?
manage family purpose, and also manage your work purpose
Okay.
in a balanced way.
So, what effect does work from home have on the social life? As in, will you be able to connect with your colleagues much better? Do you think so? Will you be able to call them anytime you want and keep asking a lot of doubts?
Uh, I think there will be not so possible to call anytime because they are in home. I don't know what they do or what they don't, right? What they are doing or what they are not doing in that time. If it is the offline mode and they are present in the office, then I
Yeah,
can discuss everything whatever I want. But in home, staying home, I can't.
you won't be able to create better relationships, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
It really impacts the relationship with the boss and employee a lot.
correct, correct. Where do you think that the working conditions are better? Do you think you are very comfortable at the home with this kind of a setup and an enclosed area? Or do you think an office environment is a much, much better environment to work in?
Mm, Truly speaking, that office atmosphere will be much much better because if I suppose I am in a classroom, then everything will be done according to the classroom, according to the atmosphere of class. Because I think I know that their teacher will come and take classes. So I will be steady. I will not my body or eat something in a lazy way, so that it is not possible, right, in a office or in a workplace. So I think in a workplace you can do anything at you can do your work based. I think so.
Okay, yes, it is. Every place can give you the
Hmm.
right motivation to
Yes,
work.
yes, yes.
Correct.
Exactly. Every atmosphere. Yes, yes.
Okay. How do you think that work from home has affected the opportunities for women? And don't you think that the disabled or students who want to work part time have more opportunities now?
Hmm.
What sort of opportunities do you see?
Yeah. Yeah. During lockdown, there are a lot of works. There are a lot of works from home are available, and the opportunity of women and ladies will increased. And I think work from home is really good for those people, and it really increases the opportunity to have a besides your domestic chores, besides doing your domestic chores, you can give some time, some hours to your online job. So I think there there are increasing a lot of opportunities
Correct.
for
Even for
them.
the disabled, correct? They
Mm-hmm.
won't be
Exactly,
more
disabled.
conscious.
Yes, yes, exactly. True.
Okay. So tell me that the new kind of businesses that you see, new forms of businesses that you see coming up ever since the work from home option has been introduced to us popularly.
Uh, uh, Work from home. That I think there are a lot of applications are invented right now, and also there are a lot of social media platforms available.
Correct, correct.
Yes, suppose I do any handloom or something like that, so that I can show my work through social media. Then I can it will be shifted through like Amazon, Flipkart. So I think in 50 years and in 10 years there will be a lot of opportunities from work from home
So,
for work from home.
so in 50 years, do you think there'll be more of work from home, people working from home, or do you think
Yeah.
offices will still have their importance?
Mm, See, in 50 years we have a lot of robots. I believe so. So there should be human being. I always prioritize the human first, then robots, and so that's why I will prioritize the offline mode, obviously. But I think there will be a lot of scopes of online mode
Okay.
businesses,
You
small
think,
businesses
you think the scope for online will increase in the
will be
coming years?
increased. Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, perfect. Fine. Uh, Good speaking. I think
Thank you.
it is good. Your opinions and different perspectives that you gave on both the sides, not just one. So that is really good. And coming to the feedbacks,
Sure.
I think one thing that you would have to make note of is the prepositions of
Okay.
in, at, and on. These three prepositions and their usage, try to see more examples of how well they are used and how they are placed in different situations. Because there's not just one thing that we use a preposition for, there are various kinds that we use it for, various
Okay.
kinds of sentences. So a little mix up in those. That's all
In,
is
at,
what I found.
and on.
Yeah,
Okay. I
in,
will
at,
at and
on.
on. Okay. Sure. Sure.
Okay, this is one thing to definitely make note of.
Yes.
And the other, I would suggest maybe to increase your pace, be more fluent, would be you told me that you do YouTube videos online, correct? What you could do is on some days you could read out poems from really good classical English poets. You could
Sure.
maybe like William Shakespeare.
Okay.
You could take Rudyard Kipling. It will be
Hmm.
really great for your channel as well. So you could read it in a very with the tone, with the good enthusiasm.
Okay.
Your pronunciation will increase because their language is
Hmm.
very difficult even
Hmm.
for us.
Yes. Yes.
It will it
I
really,
know.
so for
It's
literature it really
critical.
helps. Correct.
Obviously. Yes.
Correct. So it will really give you the enthusiasm to
Hmm.
change your voice, read things in a different way, increase your fluency. Of course,
Yes.
reading books is a good thing. Why I suggest poems is because they're shorter and you get
Okay.
more interest in uh, finishing and reading a poem.
In the rhyme also. The sound.
Correct.
Yes.
And they are more difficult to understand. So also your vocabulary in poem increases a lot. In one
Yes.
poem, you'll find 10 words that you don't know.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
So
Perfect.
try the classical poems which are difficult for you. Try them. Even if they're
Okay.
difficult, even if you don't
Sure. I
understand,
will try.
try reading it aloud for your channel, for in front of the mirror. So
Okay.
see how it works for you. Try to note down some new words and vocabulary.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Is there anything you want to ask me? Anything that you have a specific, problem in?
Actually, I want to work on my pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Okay. Okay.
So,
Yes.
what you suggest, it is really helpful. I think I have to try that.
Yes. Pronunciation, it helps a lot, poems.
Hmm.
And especially when you say things aloud, you can hear it. So if I'm saying something wrong, I know it's wrong.
Hmm.
That is there. And the other thing you can do for pronunciation is, and improve your vocabulary as well. One word each day, just take out a random page from the dictionary, read one word, only one word. Try to use it in a sentence.
Okay.
The dictionary also has the pronunciation given.
Hmm.
And of course, you can check with Google for how it sounds. And you
Okay.
can
Sure.
try using it in a sentence. So when we try using words in our daily life, that's when we start getting familiar with it.
Okay.
So the
Sure. Sure.
more you listen to something, the more you'll be able to say things correctly.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, so that is another way. Are you watching some movies to help you? English movies?
Uh,
Have you been watching?
actually, I nowadays online classes are going on, but I will try. I will try.
Okay, if that is the case, because movies are so long and they might be
Hmm.
even distracting, right?
Hmm.
Then you could
Exactly.
probably watch very short videos, 5-minute videos or documentaries of History Channel, geography, or a field that you are interested in. Maybe if you like businesses or some motivational speeches.
Then I will listen to in an English language, right?
Correct, correct. So
Sure. Sure.
so you don't have to watch movies because sometimes we get distracted by the action,
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
story, everything.
Something is wondered in my brain during the class.